Good afternoon. Welcome to the EMA office where we're going to bring you the latest in the numbers. Joined with Mila Blanford from the Health Department and Chairman Kern. Mila, thanks for joining us today. Happy
Thank
Memorial Weekend.
Same to you. Good afternoon, everyone. For Sunday, May the 30th, we have a total of 16 new positive tests out of a total of 459 for the day. The age range of positive individuals is in their teens to their 50s. The county positivity rate is at 3.5% with the 7-day rolling average at 3.2%. And the regional positivity as of May the 27th was at 2.2%. We have 0 new deaths to report today. Countywide, we have conducted a total of 363,109 tests, consisting of 31,121 positives and 331,988 negatives. Total number of deaths to date is 479. To date, the number of individuals who have completed their 10-day isolation period is 30,485. Statewide, we have conducted a total of 24,590,395 tests. Total positive at 1,381,665, which is an increase of 602 from yesterday. Total deaths to date throughout the state is 22,794, and that's an increase of 18 since yesterday. And again, our condolences go out to those families. For St. Clair County hospitalization numbers, we have 12 patients in St. Clair County that are hospitalized due to COVID-related illness and 17 regionally. Within St. Clair County, we have 0 patients on ventilators and 1 regionally. For congregate care, we have 0 new cases to report for those in outbreak status. We continue to offer testing at St. Clair Square Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. They will be closed Monday in observance of the holiday. As you know, today is the last day for the mass vaccination site to operate. We have administered over 103,000 doses of vaccine at that site, so I think that's a huge accomplishment for St. Clair County. We appreciate everybody supporting us in this effort, and we have vaccinated over 1,000 individuals in that 12 to 15-year-old age range since the 13th, so I think that's also a very notable accomplishment for our whole county.
And so you'll be ready to roll on Tuesday.
That's correct.
At the new site, which will be at 330 West Main Street in Belleville.
That's correct, and you can register for an appointment on our website. We're open typically Monday through Friday from 10 to 6, and then on Saturday from 8 to 4. Those will be our normal operating hours.
So I talked to someone today that is interested in getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. They want to be one and done. Is that possible at 330 West Main?
It is. We will still offer, Pfizer will be our predominant offered vaccine, but we will still have Moderna days as well as J&J days. So continue to check our website for availability on those vaccines.
Great. Thank you, Mona.
And right now, this is just an appointment only.
That's correct.
At this site for a while, hopefully. So,
And if that changes, we'll let you know.
yes.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the zip code report for today. 62204 up 1 to 430. 62206 up 1 to 1,440. 62207 up 1 to 651. 62208 up 2 to 1,758. 62220 up 2 to 2,219. 62221 up 1 to 2,968. 62226 up 3 to 3,409. 62258 up 1 to 1,113. And 62260 up 2 to 842. And finally, 62269 up 2 to 3,486. 16 new positives today, 459 people tested, allows that county positivity to go down today to 3.5%, but the rolling average does rise a little bit to 3.2%. Regional positivity, though, is down to 2.2% because Bond County helped out today at coming in at 2.1%, Clinton 1.7%, Madison is at 2.2%, Monroe 4.2%, Randolph 0%, St. Clair is at 3.8%, and Washington also came in at 0% today. Question answer day, Herb?
Yes, right here, Brian. You got a few questions today for us.
Yes, just a few that came in. Milo, the first question says, how many of the positive cases are fully vaccinated and how many are reinfections?
Okay. So for positive cases, and that means if you have a positive case and then they develop COVID, we call those breakthrough cases. So if you're fully vaccinated, which is 2 weeks after your second dose of either Pfizer or Moderna, or 2 weeks after your J&J, then you're fully vaccinated. If you subsequently develop COVID, then you're considered a breakthrough case. Within our county, that number is less than 1%. And they're also seeing low rates of that nationally as well. As far as reinfections, it depends on what you're specifically looking for reinfections. If you remember initially, if you're positive and you successfully complete your 10-day isolation period, and then you have a subsequent exposure to COVID, we don't re-quarantine you unless you develop symptoms, and then we'd recommend testing. So that's within 90 days. But then they also have breakdowns looking post 90 days for reinfection, and there's some additional, if you look at CDC's criteria, there's some clinical designations as well. So if you have specific questions, you can reach out to the health department, and we can try to get those questions answered for you.
Okay. The next person said, how many of our weekly tests are occurring in nursing homes?
So the definition of when they test has varied throughout the pandemic. We report daily our positive numbers, and I know St. Clair County EMA keeps those numbers posted on their website, so you can go back and look at those, as well as on the Illinois Department of Public Health site. If you have additional questions, again, reach out to the health department.
Okay. Does the St. Clair County Health Department support the latest CDC mask rules, such as outside no mask and inside only if you're not vaccinated?
So the Illinois Department of Public Health supports the executive order in the state of Illinois. So if you're fully vaccinated, you do not need to wear your mask indoors or outdoors. But there are specific situations where you still would need to wear your mask, and that's on public transportation, transportation hubs, if you're in a congregate setting, Department of Correction setting, as well as if you're in a school setting or a daycare, you have to follow ISB's guidance. Now, if you're not fully vaccinated, then you do need to wear a mask indoors and outdoors if you cannot maintain social distancing.
And if the business owner requests that you wear your mask, you should comply with that.
And a lot of the businesses have it posted right on the front door, and if you don't know, feel free to ask.
Okay. And the last one, Mila says, what is the current percentage of adults in St. Clair County with at least one dose of the vaccine, and how many are fully vaccinated?
For the 16 to 64 age group, we have 43.7% have had at least one dose. 65 plus, we're at 82.8%. For fully vaccinated in the 16 to 64 age category, we're at 37%. In the 65 and above, we're at 75% fully vaccinated.
Great, thank you. One last comment that came in, the person wrote, I know everyone responsible for these daily shows are tired. As a devoted follower each day, I cannot express how much you've helped my family get through this. Thank you very much. And that's all we have today.
We appreciate the questions and the comments. 443 days we've been trying to do that, and as we said today, the last day at the Mass site, and I just think we need to give out a big thank you to not only Team St. Clair, but to the people at the fairgrounds, because without that site, we searched high and low to find a place, and that was the ideal place, and it's really been able to accommodate, to say 103,000 doses, I think is an accomplishment that we undertook, and we still got more to go.
Right.
330 West Main, we're not over yet. As we said yesterday, the light at the end of the tunnel is brighter each and every day. The one thing we point out every day, we had 16 new cases today, and 12 of them were under the age of 40. So we still have that age group there that we need to convince that we need to get more vaccination done.
12 people are in the hospital right now because of COVID, so it still is happening.
Still happening, it's still going to be there, and we're still going to be here. We're not going anywhere just yet. Like I said, 3:30 will be up and operating Tuesday, and we'll be continuing these updates until we feel that we have completed the mission. So we don't have Cindy with us today, so we want everybody to have a safe Memorial Day tomorrow. Everybody just be cautious, be safe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for day 444. Everybody have a good evening.